It's very different from other forms of social media platform like Instagram or TikTok. It's a platform for professionals, right? And we're expected to make good use of it. A lot of us, we shy away from LinkedIn because we're introverts, we are shy, we don't know how to position ourselves, we don't know what to post, what to say, how to go about it. And we create a LinkedIn account just for creating sake, and we leave it, for years without making use of it. That is your living CV. That's like a portfolio of yourself, of what you do, of your skills, of your values. That it makes people to know you, and you're able to expose to billions of users that are there on LinkedIn from all over the world. It's connecting people from all over the world, right? So our live session today will be helping us to and showing us how to build a strong personal brand on LinkedIn. What do you need to do step by step? What are things that you need to do, right? What are the limits that you need to break? Those ideas we have, we say, you must be able to know how to write way for you to put something. No, that's not true. You must be able to, or you must be this or be that, or be an expert post on LinkedIn. That's not true, right? I used to have that fear before. I created my LinkedIn account many years back, like 6, 7 years back, right? And didn't I just didn't know how to use. I always post probably like 2 times a year. At the beginning of the year, at the end of the year, I would just post and let it go like that. And I didn't realize that I was losing out of opportunities, right? I wasn't gaining opportunities. I was being passed off opportunities. People didn't know me. People didn't know what I did or what I do, right? I always felt, if they want to know me, they always know, but I need to always put myself out there. Not until 2022 when I decided to intentionally start making use of LinkedIn, and from there to now, my career has grown tremendously. I have experienced like double growth, more than double growth in my career, even in my income. I have a vast network of people that are connected to me right now on LinkedIn. I know, and that also opens me up for different opportunities, right? People that now send me email, hunting me for different roles, even asking me to refer people for different roles. So and all this because I took my LinkedIn serious. So let me not spend much time. We already have our speaker on the call. So let me just introduce our speaker briefly. Okay. So you wonder who am I? For those that are joining and don't know me, my name is Chijego Agochai Kinda. I'm a senior HR professional, a talent manager, and a career coach. I have over 8 years experience as a recruiter. In the course of my career, right, I've managed over 5,000 employees and one of Africa's largest QSL brand. I also hold the SBHRS certificates from HRCI USA, and I've helped over 200 people land their dream jobs, right, through my various programs and platforms and my coaching and mentoring activities. So, who is Emeka? We have Emeka joining us on today's session. Emeka is a seasoned professional in the field of marketing, AI, and technology, with 15 years of experience in integrated marketing, technology, and product development. He graduated from University of Lagos. Akokites, hail you, I'm Haley Bipu. Graduated from University of Lagos, settling the foundation for his impressive career. Throughout his journey, Emeka has worked with major telecoms companies, including MTN, Airtel, and Globacom. His expertise has also been valuable to non-profit organizations like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Society for Family Health. Beyond his professional pursuits, Emeka is the driving force for innovation. He is the convener of Africa's #1 global summit on personal branding. Emeka he's a person. See why I brought him for this session. He is the convener of Africa's #1 global summit on personal branding and actively contributes to the Scottish tech ecosystem through his involvement with Creed Aberdeen and Startup Grind Scotland. As a volunteer with the Scottish Tech Army, Emeka leverages his expertise to address social challenges through technology. Recognized for his contributions, Emeka is a member of Forbes BLK and has been nominated for the Black Scottish Awards, Limitless Awards, among others. He gives back to the tech community by mentoring aspiring professionals on ADP lists. Recently, Emeka co-founded Economy, an AI-powered software payment management system, further demonstrating his commitment to creating practical solutions using cutting-edge technology. With his unique blend of technical knowledge, business acumen, and social awareness, Emeka continues to make significant strides in the fields of AI and technology, solidifying his position as a leader and innovator in the industry. So there's something I didn't mention. Emeka is a LinkedIn top voice. So let me tell you what the LinkedIn top voice is. It's not LinkedIn. Those people, when you go on someone's LinkedIn page and you see this LinkedIn blue logo on that page, that means LinkedIn themselves has recognized that person. It's not this new one, so that they give you an orange light bulb. The ones that have blue logo of LinkedIn. Emeka has that blue logo for marketing. So please join me as we welcome Emeka Ebeniro to take the floor. While I sit back with my book. Hope you have your books and your notepad and your pen to learn. While I sit down to learn on how to build my brand on LinkedIn. Emeka, you have the floor. The floor is all yours now.
Thank you so much. Awesome. I'm seeing the comments. Someone put LinkedIn influencer. Thank you. It seems there's someone that knows me here. Lady Bai. It seems you know me. Oh, hey, Chine Ruto. I have some of my friends here. Maybe these guys, they know me, so they're like, okay, they're laughing as well. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I hope you can hear me clearly. Just to make sure that my tech is good. If that is a yes, can you put 100 in the comments? If you can hear me and see me clearly, can you just put 100 in the comments? Oh, Lady B says, yeah. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Lady B. Awesome. Welcome, Emeka. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Emeka. Good talk.
Who is this person that hasn't muted himself that is calling my name? I'm greeting you. Please, my Oga, I greet you too. Oga Elijah, I greet you, my brother. I celebrate you. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Today's gonna be quite an amazing class. I can tell you that we're going to be talking about how to build your brand on LinkedIn. We're also going to be talking about, most importantly, building a personal brand. And if you agree with me, a lot has changed. Now we're in the era of AI. At the last personal branding summit, it was focused on the rise of AI. But why is personal branding big now more than ever? It's simply because with AI now, you can clone anybody. You can change people's faces. You can change people's voices. So this is the best time for you to build your personal brand. I'm sure a lot of us here are already using AI tools. Even if you're not using so many AI tools, at least you're familiar with ChatGPT and a few other ones. So you know that with AI, you can write letters, you can do so many things. So that is why now more than ever is for you to build your personal brand, because people want to know you so that they can, like we say, they can know, like, and trust you. So I'm going to be sharing a few things, talking about personal branding and all. But before I do that, I want to know who is in the room. You know, when they were saying introduce yourself, some people did not do that. So please, if you are, I always talk about this category 1, 2, or 3. If you are in the process of transitioning to another career, maybe you are in banking, customer service, and you want to transition to maybe HR, can you put 1? So the people that are transitioning, all my brothers and sisters that are transitioning, let's put 1 in the comment. Or 2, if you have been in a specific career path and you are there for more than 5 years, let's say 3 to 5 years. So you've been in HR or you've been in accounting, and for the last 5 years or last 3 years, you've been in that part. Can we put 2 in the comments? And the third one would be, you are in between. You want to make that move. You're not sure what your next move would be. Can you just help us out and put 3 in the comments? So 1 is transition. Oh, I'm in customer service. I'm moving to HR. I've made up my mind. I'm putting things together to move. 2 is I'm building my career in this line. Maybe it's marketing, maybe it's accountancy, maybe it's HR, whatever it is, you've decided and you've been building for the past 3 to 5 years. And 3 is, Emeka, I'm not really sure. I don't know how to explain it. And you know, those kind of relationships is complicated. So if you're in a complicated relationship, can you put it in the comments, please? Can you put in the comment if you're in a complicated relationship, you don't know how to say it. So please just help us put it in the comments. Okay, just put it. Is it 3? Is it 2? Is it 1? Okay, I see a lot of 1s, 2. Okay, Abraham Pelumi says it's complicated. Okay, no worry. Pelumi will uncomplicate it today. Okay, together. Or complicated. All right. So now that we know, now the other thing I need you to do is, can you also put there what industry or you are in? So for example, Pelumi says it's complicated, but maybe right now she's in finance, or right now she's in this. If you can, I'll really appreciate that. So can we put that there as well? If you can. Renewable energy, fantastic. Who again? Education. Oh, awesome. Who again? HR. Oh, Francesca, fantastic. HR. Who again? Awesome. That's great. Okay, who again is in this class? Okay. Balumi says, which one is it? FMCG. Okay. Elijah says printing industry. Amazing. Education. Amazing. Thank you so much. Now, if you're ready and you're excited, please, I want you to put your favorite emoji, because we're about to get right into it. So I don't know who is excited. I don't know who is ready for today's masterclass, because this is a masterclass. I want you to put your favorite emoji in the comments. I want you to know. So get your pen and your pad. I have mine here, as you can see. Get your pen and your pad and get ready to go right in. So we're going right into it. So please, let's go. Fantastic. Wilfred. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. So we're going to be going into the 9 P's of personal branding. I'm going to be talking about that. Then I'm also going to segue into what I call the 3 core pillars of building your personal brand specifically for LinkedIn. So I'm going to go through the 9 P's so that you have that. And then we will now take these 9 P's and go into the LinkedIn hack. This hack, I guarantee you, it would help you land that job. It will help you build your portfolio. It will help you get more clients. Whatever your goal on LinkedIn is, if you follow these pillars, this secret I'm about to share with you, you would achieve that. But before I give you that secret, I need you to know this first stage, which is the 9 P's, so that you know how you can go about those the 3 secrets. So if that is you, I want to know if you're ready. So let me know who I'm speaking to. Maybe I'm the only one here. Let me know. So let me know in the comments. I hope I'm not the only one here, guys. I hope I'm not the only one here. All right. So let's go right into it. So we're going to be talking about the 9 P's of personal branding. And what are they? What are the 9 P's? 1 is purpose, 2 is promise, 3 is principles, and 4 is personality. But that's not all. Now, we're also going to look at what's number 5. Number 5 is product. Number 6 is packaging. Number 7 is process. Number 8 is positioning. And number 9, do I have number 9 there? Okay, I think I'll add, number 9. I'll tell you what number 9 is at the end. So the first thing is purpose. What's purpose? Why do you want to grow on LinkedIn? Why do you want to grow that career? Why do you want to grow that business? You need to know the purpose, because it's that purpose that will drive every action you will take moving forward. For me, one of my core things and my own personal mission statement is I want to help a minimum of 1 million people optimize their potential, increase their visibility, and grow their income. Those are the 3 things that guide everything that I do. This is one of them. In this class, you will learn how to increase your visibility. You would also learn how to optimize your potential. You would also learn how to increase your income or grow your income, as the case may be, in this class. So it ties back to my own mission. And that is what is my purpose. My purpose is to help these people. So the question to you now is, what is your purpose? Because when you know this, you will know how to achieve the other 8 or the other 7 or the other 11 or even the other secrets that I'm about to reveal in this class. So the first thing I want you to do right now, if you have your pen and paper, which we agreed to, is write down, why do I want this? What is the real reason behind this? So write down that purpose. What is my purpose? Why this? Why not something else? Why that industry? Why that job? Why that business? Why not something else? And don't tell me it's because it's easy money. Trust me, there's no easy money anywhere. Every job would require that you put in some work. So it's not that one industry is easier than the other. No, it's the case. Why that? You need to know that. Now let's go into the next one. And another thing about purpose is, if you haven't figured it out, there's something called the purpose guide, which is Ikigai. I have a purpose guide. Anyone that's following me on LinkedIn, send me a DM. I'll send that to you. You'll be able to answer some critical questions that will help you identify your purpose. How many of us would like that guide? It's a free guide. I'll give it to you. Don't worry. You won't pay for it. How many of us would like that guide? If that is, you put it in the comments. I'd like to know so that I know who I'm sending it to. I'm sending it to. So if that is, you put yes, I would love to get that guide. That would ask you, you'll be able to answer some questions. And at the end of the day, the answer will pop out like, okay, oh, this is what I read. This is why I should be here. This is the career I should be chasing. This is the business I should start. I shouldn't be doing something else, because you're going to be spending your time, your years, and you don't realize that you're not fulfilled. And if there's anybody here that you know that you're not fulfilled in the job that you're currently in, my advice for you is to realign to a career, an industry, or a job that would bring out the best in you. Okay? So let's look at the second one, promise. Now that I know my purpose, this is why I'm doing what I want to do. So what is my promise? Now, what they didn't teach us in school is, you are the promise, and your promise is you need to fulfill that every day of the week. What does it mean? It means that as the professional, as the accountant, as the one in the renewable energy sector, my promise to my customers, my promise to my colleagues, my promise to my family, my promise to my friends, my promise to everyone that comes in contact with me that is part of my audience is that I would deliver on that thing that I say that I do. As a HR professional, I will deliver as the best HR professional possible. As a printer, I will deliver on the best printing qualities. I will not compromise on standard, on material, nothing. I will deliver. So if they call me today to print a job, the way I printed it today is the same way I'll print it next week and the week after that. Have you noticed that your favorite booker, the food tastes the same every time? I don't know if anyone here is in Lagos. Have you ever been to, let's say, should I call White House? You've eaten amala in White House, or you've eaten amala in Shita, or you've eaten suya in, let's say, University of Suya, or you've eaten any of those things. How many of us have done that? If you have, let me know, because some of you used to form portion. Me, I like amala, I won't lie. I like it a whole lot. Give me amala, give me ogunfe, add some brokoto, all this kind of thing. Me, I love it. So me, I will eat. I know they form. But some people, they form, but that's okay. He says, you notice that the amala tastes the same. The soup tastes the same. It tastes the same every time. That's a promise. So that means the amala person at White House, the person that does shawarma at the shawarma joint, or if you live around, what do you call that place? Around Sulere, maybe Ogulano Drive, you're going to Yin Yang and all those other places. It's the same. The food tastes the same all the time. That's his promise. As the custodian of the brand, as the CEO of your life, as the CEO of your career, your promise to your audience is that you must deliver that high level every day of the week. If not, something is wrong. Something is wrong with what you deliver. So part of your promise is, what are you known for? Are you known as the colleague that always gives excuse? Are you known as the colleague that always comes late? Are you known as the colleague that never takes responsibility? Are you known as the person that finds the easy way out, even when things are difficult, which we know they are? You'll be the first to complain and say, no, I can't do it. No, it's not my job. It's not my job. It's not my job. No, because you know why? That is making up your brand. Because a brand is what people think about you. A brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. A brand is an embodiment of trust, an embodiment of a promise. So that means that everything about you says one thing, and that could be good or bad. So let's proceed. The next one is personality, and this is one I really love. People might have the right purpose. People might be hard at work, but they don't have the personality to go with that skill set that they have. Do you know anyone in your life, whether in secondary school, university, a place of work, this person is good? Maybe when it comes to accounts payable, when it comes to Excel, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to sales, when it comes to print, when it comes to paper, this person is good. But one thing, maybe the person has a bad attitude, or the person is extremely introverted, aka very shy. The person will never speak for themselves. They're just hidden in their corner. I don't know if I think I'm speaking to myself. Chichi says I'm the only one here. Nobody's.
How will I say like?
If you know anybody like that, can you put in the comments? If that is you, put it in the comment as well. That is me. I'm good at my job, but I don't get the recognition that I deserve. I know my colleague is so good at his job or her job, but guess what? She doesn't get the credit. In my previous organization, I know I should have gotten a promotion, but because my personality, something was wrong. Or in the start of my career, I didn't have the best. I didn't have the best of starts, and it affected me. If that's you, please put it there in the comments. I want to know. The other thing about your personality beyond your character is you need to know what motivates you. Some people, their ultimate motivation is not money. The ultimate motivation might be recognition. The ultimate motivation might be some form of acceptance. The ultimate motivation might be family. So they don't care what happens at the office. If they don't get that form of recognition, that love, that affection in family, they won't proceed. There are people that they have not gotten to where they want to get to, maybe because their husband or wife, mother, father, whoever in their life hasn't given them that tap at the back and say, you know what, go after that thing. I'm with you. So you need to know what your motivation is, because your motivation will ultimately influence your overall personality, which is your brand personality. The reason why you procrastinate is because the motivation is not aligned. If you are really motivated, okay, they say, if you submit this report, you get a million naira. Boom. You see that you get the motivation from nowhere. Or if you submit this report, it guarantees you the job or the promotion. Boom. But when you see that the motivation is not aligned to that activity or that project you want to do, you see that you end up just dragging and dragging and dragging. So you need to know what motivates you. Another thing, you need to know what triggers you. You need to know your own personality, which is your temperament. Are you the different personalities portals online? Are you the hero? Are you the type of person that you like to help other people? Do you have the personality of a leader that you like to lead? You like to be in front? Do you have the personality of a thinker? You don't like to be in front, but you like to be at the back, planning, strategizing, and helping other people achieve their goals, or helping your organization achieve their goals. So you need to know which one are you. And if you do, please put it in the comment. Tell me, are you a thinker? Are you a leader? What are you? If you know that, you can put it in the comment. And if you don't know, please, on the screen is there, 123test.com/personality test. You take that. You know your personality so that you can start achieving the results that you want to achieve. Now let's go right into it. The number sounds like me. Okay, awesome. I like that. You're the helper. Oh, fantastic. I love that. This one says she's the helper. I love that. I love that. Let me see. Nobody said, okay, fantastic. So the other thing, now we've talked about purpose, right? We've talked about promise too. We've talked about personality. Now let's talk about principles. You can't build a brand without principles. Why some of the biggest brands in the world are still the biggest brands in the world is because of principle. What does that mean? It means that if you buy an Apple phone, a brand new Apple phone from an Apple registered dealer, if you use the phone within 1 year and there's something wrong with the phone, you have a return policy. They will change it for you. If you buy a shoe in some outlets, you have 30 days to change your mind. So if you buy the shoe and after 5 days, you say, I think I didn't make the right decision by buying this shoe. No questions asked. Just bring it in good shape. Bring your receipt. They will either give you credit or they will refund your money complete. No questions. Those are principles. As a professional, what are your principles? Does your brand align with what I see on social media? Are you the HR, the professional in one space, and when we go out, you are a completely different person? We're not trying to say that, oh no, what we are saying is sometimes you need to make sure that even your friends and people that are not your friends know that, oh, Chichi will not stand for this. Those are principles. At the office, no. Chichi will not, no, Chichi is not going to do this. Oh, Winifred will not do this. Oh, Elijah will not do this. Oh, Paul will not do this. You need to know what you stand for. It's important because you can't build a brand without having principles. You can't build a brand without having a promise. You can't build a brand without a brand personality. Every brand has a personality. Nike, just do it. Adidas, impossible is nothing. And if you notice, the personality is not just what they say, it's how they make you feel, how they carry themselves. The tone of the communication online tells you about the personality of the brand. That is very important. So what are your values? What are your standards? Some of you would never be late for anything. That's a good standard. Some of you will say, man, I can't owe anybody. I must pay money. That's a good standard. Some of you will say, no, when it comes to my career, my education, when it comes to knowledge, I don't play with it. That's a good standard. Some of you will say, oh, I have my own personal creed and mandate. My mandate is I want to achieve this at this time, or I want to be known for this. That is good. You know why? People would remember you for your principles. They might not remember what you wore. They might not even remember what you said, but they will remember you for your principles and what you stood for. We know Mandela for it. We don't remember everything Mandela said, but we remember Mandela for his principles and what he stood for. Remember everybody, good and bad, in terms of politicians, in terms of leaders, in terms of personalities, all across the world. People will always remember you for what you did, for what you stood for. So as a brand, you need to know, what do I stand for? What are my principles in my industry? Will people remember me for standing firm on certain principles? Will they remember me at the office for standing firm on certain principles? Or would I just be like every other person? That just goes with the flow. When there's an opportunity to rebel, I'm one of them. This is the way you build a brand. It's not the logo, it's not the color, it's not only what you wear, but these are the things that build you up. And you will take these principles to LinkedIn. We're going to get there. Okay? So process. Now we've gone into 4. Before I move further rather, what has stood out for you so far? If you be heard, Chikamso said, people not might remember you for what you said or always remember you for. Yes, that's true. How many of us remember our wise old uncle? Our very wise grandmother? Oh, that person in our community. How many of us remember those people? Or that person in your church? Or that teacher? Oh, God bless. Those teachers that had very strong principles and made sure that they drilled you so that those principles will be inside you. Do you remember everything the teacher said? You might not remember everything, but you will never forget the principles of that teacher that stood for the right thing, that was always punctual, that made sure that they didn't take any shortcut in educating you and instilling character inside of you. That teacher, whether you like it or not, has a strong brand because you've forgotten all the teachers you've come across in your life, but you didn't forget that one teacher or those few teachers. Why? Principles. That's part of building your brand. So please let me know in the comments, what have you caught or what have you learned? Like they say, some things are taught, some things are caught. Have you caught anything so far? Let me know so that we know that we are progressing together before we go into the others. Some things are taught, some things are caught. So anybody, anyone, if you've learned anything so far, please let's put it there. You can't build a brand without having principles, promise, and personality. Fantastic. Oh, Jacobs, I love that. Any other person? Let's know. Let's make sure that we are following. Learned everything. Oh, okay. Sorry, what is everything? Don't mind me. What do you mean by, you say you've learned everything? What do you mean by that? Can you put it in context, please? Put it in context. People remember you for what you stand for. That's your highlight. Thank you. I love that. Any other person? Your promise, your principles, takes things to yes. It's important to have process and structure. Your personality and principles must align with your brand. Yes. Your personality and print, that's very correct. I understand principles is key in life, just a good part of very true. It's key in life. It's part of your personal brand. So let me give you an example. When you have very strong principles, you might not be the best at work. You might not have all the skills, but you have a strong sense of your purpose. You know your promise, which is you deliver on with what you know in that office, in that organization. You have a very great personality, and then you have strong principles. Do you know what will happen? You will leave that organization, and years down the line, you'll be a reference point. People always remember you. Oh, I remember that that's why they use the word. She was hardworking. She was dedicated. She was focused. She was this, she was that. They will never say, oh, she dressed very well. Or, oh, she said this. They might not remember the presentation. They might not remember all the report. They might not remember all those times. But they'll remember your principles. They'll remember your personality, whether you had a very good personality. They'll remember your promise. That is what you delivered on the job. No, when it comes to Chichi, man, if you give her, she will do it. She will get it done. So you see that the brand that you have formed, whether you knew it or not, would live after you, quote and unquote, which is you'll be remembered for that. What people fail to realize is that they have brands. Everyone has a brand, but they don't know. They think it's only for Coca-Cola, Tonio, Lumelu, and all the big names. No, you have a brand. Why do you think they say bring reference? What is that? Your reference is your brand endorsement. I'll say it again. Your reference is your brand endorsement. When they say, can you give us reference? What they mean is, who can endorse this brand that we're about to hire? Who can endorse this brand we're about to hire? Who can verify, give this brand a LinkedIn verification or a Facebook verification or a Twitter verification? It means that in the industry, in that organization, what they're simply saying is, who can give Olivia, Sandra, everyone here today a verification, a verified badge that says that she can deliver not only in terms of skill set academically or intellectually, but also personality and character-wise. You know why? Every job can be taught, But character can't be taught. You can write that down. Every job can be taught, but your character cannot be taught. So if you want to build the right brand, you must remember the first set of P's we've talked about. Your purpose, why you're doing what you're doing. Your promise, the ability to deliver on that thing that you say you want to do for the organization every time you're called upon. Your personality, who are you? What character do you have? Your principles, what are your standards and values? That's very important. You know why. If you're the kind of person that never gets anything done very well, that becomes part of your standard. So you become that person that sends reports with typos all the time. You become that person that does reports and the report is never complete. You become that person that something is wrong. They'll just look at, oh man, this person again. Oh my God. Okay, go ahead. Not because they're just tolerating you. That's not the kind of brand you want. You don't want a brand that people will tolerate. You want a brand that people will respect. How many of us want our brands to be respected and not tolerated? Put it in the comments. If that is you, you're listening, you're watching this, or you're watching a replay, or you're watching this sometime, do you want your brand to be tolerated, or do you want your brand to be respected? Which one are you? Write it there. I want my brand to be tolerated, or is it I want my brand to be? Please put it in the comment. Write it down. Your reference, yes, your reference is your brand endorsement. Respected, fantastic. You don't want people to tolerate your brand. You want people to respect your brand. So you need to respect your brand by following this framework. By knowing this is my standard, these are my values. By knowing this is my promise. By knowing this is my brand personality. By knowing this is my purpose. I'm in this for a reason. That way people respect you and not tolerate you. Now let's move quickly. Your process is part of your brand. The person in your organization that knows how to get things done on time has a very good process that your boss likes. That person's brand is getting bigger, or you're not paying attention. Your process, how do you get things done, is important, because that would make up their perception of you. Why? Because brands are built in the minds of the consumers. Your brand is built in your office, in your boss's mind. So your boss is going to think about what will happen at the office, or your head of department is going to go to bed thinking of do a overview of the weekend and think about what next week would be like. Guess what? If you have a bad report, a bad brand in their mind, when they get to the office next week, they don't expect anything different. They expect that you're going to be the same difficult person. They expect you're going to be the same person that never follows the right steps and protocols. You expect them to be the same person that always complain and say this was not properly done. Or they're going to be the same person that never does anything the right way. That is the perception they will have of you. So in building a solid brand, which you're going to influence people on LinkedIn, because people will start reaching out to you on LinkedIn, they can tell from your process that something is wrong. So you want to impress your boss, you want to get that job, you want to grow your career, you want to get more business, improve your process. Improve your process. Improve your process. How do you get things done? What are the systems do you have? Do you document things? Can someone ask you for a report 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 year ago? Do you have a standard operating system, which is, do you have like a checklist that says that for me to get this thing done, I need to do A, B, C, D, E, F. Then I can now arrive here. Or every job, there is no system, there is no process. The way you did it last week is not the way you did it this week. Remember, we talked about promise. And we said that the woman that cooks shawarma, amala, food, spaghetti, bolognese, Chinese, all those things. The person that cooks that meal delivers on their promise by doing that same thing in a special way all the time. Can you tell yourself now that, Emeka, I wrote this same report last month and I wrote the same report this month, but it wasn't the same. I don't have a standard way of writing reports. I do it based on how I feel. That's part of process. The organization will remember that. They'll remember your personality. They will remember your promise. They'll remember your process. Have you noticed in the office, the person that has better process is the one the boss likes to listen to? I'm breaking tables here. Please, is that true? The person that has better process is the one the organization is willing to listen to. Please, I don't know. I think I'm the only one. Please, if that is true, please put it there. The person that has the better process is the one the boss will spend extra time listening to. Is the one that their own reports, they will spend longer time analyzing their reports. Is the one that they will send, call XYZ to my office. Is the one that they will send on that assignment. And you're wondering, why do they like this person? Is this something, maybe this person is now beginning to have some kind of special treatment, or maybe they are dating the boss or something? No. Look at your work. What is the process of you getting something done? And what is the process of that person getting that same thing done? Is it the same? Please, am I communicating? I don't know if I'm communicating. Can we tell ourselves, what is the process of me getting this thing done? And what is the process of this other person that seems that the organization likes better getting that same thing done? Is it the same? Fantastic. Favor says, even as an entrepreneur, people are ready to pay extra to brands that have processes. Very correct. Show of hands in the comments. Be honest here and be totally transparent. If you attended this 30-day career challenge and there was no community engagement, there was no way for you to express yourself to know why you are here, there was no banner to tell you that you're going to have this masterclass, there was no form of reminder there was no way to register for it, would you be interested to stay in that group? No, let's be honest. Please put it in the comments. Would you be interested to stay in that group? How many of you joined the group and in the course of it, the team at Careers with Chi kept sending you emails, informing you about the benefit of being part of this and things like that? How many of you got several emails from Careers with Chi? Let's be totally transparent. Let's be totally transparent. Did you get any email about this 30-day career challenge or possibly the 7-day challenge and all this? Did you get any of that? Okay. Chika said, I did. Who else got those emails, and the messaging in the group and everything? Yes, I got the emails. Now, be totally honest. If there was no such level of communication and carrying you along, would it be worth your time? Would it be worth your time on a Sunday? On a Sunday, you're back from church, you should be resting, planning for the week, spending time with your family. Would it be worth your time on a Sunday? Let me know. Would it be what if you didn't get any of that? Do you think it will be worth your time on a Sunday? Would it be? Please let me know in the comments quickly. No, sir. Fantastic. You know why? Process. Every brand must have good process because it's in the process that your customers, your audience in this case, would determine if you are worth working with. Am I communicating? It's in your process that your audience will determine if you are worth working with. Have you in HR and you've seen somebody's CV and you're like, oh, Jehovah, what is this? Is this CV or VC or CD or C something? Your CV is the beginning of your process or is part of your process. A well-structured and articulated CV, a well-written CV says a lot about you. A well-structured LinkedIn profile says a lot about you. It's part of your process. It speaks about your personality. It tells us if you are truly the candidate we want. So you can't build a brand without having process. Finally, in process, and I'll move along quickly. Is it easy to work with you? Oh, Lord have mercy. I have seen some colleagues, God, in project management, you call them stakeholders. You can have difficult stakeholders. Has anybody worked in an organization or you have to deal with another organization, or even if you're a customer service, and you have to deal with this difficult colleague and difficult team members and customers? God, I have some in my life. They are difficult. How can you show that you are truly have everything, a good brand, when it is not easy to work with you? Let me tell you something. In most organizations, people tolerate other people and people intentionally avoid other people. You avoid difficult people. If you have a bad process, you are being difficult to work with because you can't do this and get this result. It has to go through different levels of different back and forth before it now finally gets done. I can spend the whole day on process because it's deep. But let's move quickly. Okay? Now let's go into product. Now you know your promise, you know your personality, you know you're thinking of, okay, I need to improve my process. You need to know this important thing. The process is for the product. You need to have the right process for the product. In this case, you are the product. What people don't know is you are selling yourself. You are not selling your printing press. You're not selling your makeup stuff. You're not selling your career coaching or your accounting coaching or you are selling you are the product. Nobody ever taught me this. It took me years for me to realize that each time I move from one organization or the other, or I run a business, what I'm selling me. Emeka is the product. And my product is backed up by what? My skills, my experience, my personality, my promise, my purpose. Those things back up my product. I am the product. So when I write that CV, who am I selling? I'm selling myself. When I get that job, I'm selling myself. You know why? I am not. And you guys need to look at yourself differently. You are not an employee or a staff or a worker. You are a consultant being paid a monthly retainer, and you're working within an organization. Write it down and repeat it. You're a consultant paid a monthly retainer working within an organization. You're not a staff, you're not a worker. You need to see yourself differently. And as the consultant, what do I bring to the table? I bring excellent HR management. I bring excellent payroll. I bring excellent printing. I bring excellent this. That's my promise. And I'm the product. So when I come every morning, I come to either I have my own table on myself, or I'm sharing a corner with people. I come as the CEO of Emeka Ebeniro Limited, working within Dangote Group, and I work every morning as my own CEO. and I greet my other consultants, and I sit in my corner and I get my job done, and they pay me based on my level of skill set and expertise. They are not doing me a favor. I am here to provide my product. I am my product. You are your product. You bring your expertise to the table as the consultant. The challenge is you've never seen yourself as a consultant. You see yourself as someone that has a job and is looking for the next job. No. Let's look at it this way. When a club buys a player, why do you think they're buying the player? They're not buying the player to pity. No. They have a problem. In this case, if you follow football, and permit me if I may, Chelsea has a problem. The Chelsea strikers can give the club 20 goals a season. One striker cannot give the club 20 goals a season. They know it. The world knows it. Mikel Obi knows it. Everybody knows it. And based on all the consultants, all the experts, all the footballers around the world that are skilled in that area, there was only one that was available at the time, and that was Victor Osimhen. But based on things that we cannot say, that we don't know, allegedly, we don't know why that transfer did not go through. But guess what? Victor Osimhen is the solution provider. The consultant going into Chelsea as Victor Osimhen Limited, demanding for £300,000 or £250,000 a week. And in return, he's going to give them goals. Think of it that way. What would Elijah give his clients that they are willing to pay him money for? He's not begging them. He's going to give them something. When you go to the office tomorrow, look at yourself differently and tell yourself that I'm going to give this organization better accounting processes, better human resource processes, better marketing processes, better customer service process. Why? I am a consultant. Your knowledge is not going to come from the sky. It's going to come from what you are currently doing. And if for any reason you want to move from here to training, is what you are learning as a junior consultant or a mid-level consultant or a senior consultant that you are going to apply. Please, if this is a light bulb moment for you, please, I want you to put it there. Is this a light bulb moment for you? Did you ever see yourself as the consultant and that you are your product? Let me know. Let me know. Put it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know. So that I know that you guys are following me. So is it a light bulb moment for you? Have you ever thought of yourself, you know what? I'm actually the product. I'm actually the consultant. I'm not the staff. I'm not the worker. I'm the consultant. They are paying me to deliver this thing that I know. Lady B says, I'm the consultant. It seems only Lady B is in this class. Oh, God. Yes, Lady B, they pay you to keep sharing your expertise. They're not pitying you. Don't ever, no. No matter the role you play, they pay you because you are the one that can deliver on that job. You're the consultant. You are your product. Oh, thank you, Francesca. Oh, lovely. I love that. Please keep sharing the emojis and all that. I love that. So they're paying you so you can sell what. And another thing is, as a consultant, you know what the beautiful thing about consultants? Consultants know their onions, meaning that they know they don't focus on what they don't know. They focus on the one that they know and they deliver. For example, Victor Osimhen doesn't focus on defending. Neither does he focus on midfield. Or does he focus on getting 100% or 80% pass accuracy? He doesn't focus on that. But guess what? When it comes to scoring those goals, when it comes to those headers, hitting those balls, pushing the defenders, taking those shots, taking those penalties, he's good at it. I need to tell you this. Stop thinking that you need to solve every problem. No. It's one thing I did not know at the beginning of my own journey. You want to be everything. No, stop it. You are wasting time. Be good at the one that you know you are good at and develop it. So if people come to your printing press and they want something that don't say, oh yeah, actually we don't do it, but we can refer you. But guess what? If it's this one, we will do it for you. Do you know what happens? I have been privileged to do some printing jobs. No matter what, when it comes to foiling, embossing and all that, or making envelopes, there are people that's their specialty. They make foil. Their foiling is amazing. Embossing is amazing. Envelope, amazing. They don't care about printing card. No, that's their special. So all of us or all the other printers that have worked in companies will still carry the job and give it to them. Why? That is their specialty. Be that consultant that people are just waiting for your calendar to be less busy so they can take you. So that they can take you. Do you know what? The good consultants are never available. God. I'm busting tables here. I'm busting tables here. I'm busting tables. Who agrees? The good consultants are never available. Is that true? Yes or yes? The good ones are never available. They're always busy. They're always taken. So guys, you need to focus on your strengths. Let's go quickly. I love this one. You know your personality. You know your product. You have a good process. You need to look like your process. You need to look like the consultant. You need to act like the consultant. So many of us, the reason why we did not get that promotion or we don't get that job is because we don't look the part. An organization cannot give you a managerial role when you say, no, maybe because of my religious background, I don't like to wear this. I don't like to dress like this. I don't like to do makeup. I don't like to do this. I don't like to do. I don't like to do. My brother, my sister, you are shooting yourself in the foot. You don't know. You know what? They want a brand ambassador. As a consultant, you're a brand ambassador. Whether it's official or not official, you are what? You are a brand ambassador. So you need to remember that and look like the brand ambassador. All the organizations I've worked within, one thing I always make sure I look good. You know why? They would carry me along to the meeting, even if I'm junior, because I dress well, I carry myself well. When we go to the client's place, they will look at you like, this is a senior person. Because a junior person doesn't think that way. A junior person doesn't look at themselves as a consultant. All the people that come to do training in your organization, don't they look the parts? Do they look like consultants? So why are you not looking like one? You must dress the part. People must see you as the consultant. You must carry yourself as one. Yes, I know you work in a printing press. I agree. Don't dress like a printer. Dress like the person that owns the printing press. Dress like the person. Wear a shirt, tuck in. If you have a jacket, wear a jacket. If the weather is too hot, take off your jacket. Look nice. Wear nice. If you don't want to wear shoes, wear nice sneakers. So that when your clients come or when you go to their office, they look like they will respect you. I know people, you say, no, Ben, see that thing, no, they work again, no. You know they work again, no. In Lagos, that I know very well, if you borrow your friend's car and you drive to the office and you tell them your invoice is 5 million and they see you off, and they see that you enter a big car, they will give you the stuff. If you tell them the invoice is 5 million, and you say, Okada, okay, you enter, they will not give you the contract. Is that true? I think I'm the only one in this class. Is that true? Is that true? Yes, that's it. So why would you be a consultant that doesn't look like a consultant? Why would you be pitching for a job and you don't look the part? Even if you don't have a car, why can't you get an Uber? Call the Uber 5 minutes to the time, and then the Uber arrives like the Uber is your driver. And you say, oh, thank you so much. Oh, I need to go. My driver is here. Yes, the Uber is your driver. Yes, the Bolt is your driver. It's not a driver. It's a driver. My driver is here. And then you enter. Oh, yeah. Boom. You enter. That's it. Why don't you look the part? No, see, the Nigeria you are in, the Africa you are in, the Europe you are in, you must look the part. You must look like the solution they have been waiting for. Imagine you get into a shop, you want to buy something expensive, and it was wrapped in brown paper. Would you buy it? And they tell you, that thing is maybe it's 500K. Like this. Would you buy it? But it's 500K. They put the bag inside a bag that has like a closer. Then they take the bag that's inside the bag and put it inside another box. Then they take the bag that's inside the bag that is inside a box. They now give you a big carrier bag. So I bought one bag, but I'm carrying 4 bags or 5 bags home. Why are they doing that? You can't justify your expertise if your LinkedIn is looking bad, because your LinkedIn is like the way you dress. You can't justify your expertise if you don't dress well. You can't justify your expertise if you don't look good, because if there's a Harvard review, a Harvard research that says that people that dress well get paid higher. Do you know that? People that dress well, 1, are believed to be more intelligent, and 2, get paid higher. Please, forgive me. I don't mean to sound sexist or anything. Ladies, would you want a guy that is not well dressed to get your attention? You go for a networking event, and there's so many amazing gentlemen there, and there are 2 guys that come your way. One is not well dressed. It doesn't really look the part. But one is well dressed. He's smelling good. His perfume, amazing. Haircut, lovely. Who would you give more attention to? I'm sorry, I don't mean to put this, but I just oblige me, please. Okay. Chika said, I won't listen. No. Lady B said, fine boy. The one that smells nice. So let's flip the coin. Now, do you smell nice? Do you look the part? Do you represent your brand the way you should represent your brand so that people can pay you the money that you deserve? If the answer is no, man, then there is a problem. So you need to work on your packaging. Now let's go quickly. Now let's look at this. It says 95% of employers surveyed personal appearance is a contributing factor when determining whether an applicant is suitable for a job. 95%. I did not write it. This is what Forbes said this. I didn't know. It's not Emeka. Forbes said this. So it means that 9 out of 10 employers. So if I get an interview, if I get 10 interviews, 9 out of 10 of them will judge me by my appearance. Only one will say, I don't care about appearance as long as the person can do the job. You see that? You see what we're talking about? Let's move quickly. Now, you ladies have also agreed that you would most likely approach the person and everything. Look at it. 22% of very attractive, listen, very attractive people earn 22% more than their average looking peers. Very attractive people earn 22% more. I did not say it though. Look at who said it. Now, who would agree with me? How many of us agree with this stats? If you agree with this, if you know one colleague in your office that you know that maybe him or her is earning more because they look good, please put it in the comments. Or in a way, you think that their promotion came about because they always look and dress good. Please put it in the comments.
Emeka, yes, what you said is really valid.
See? Chichi is HR. Me, I'm not HR, please. Oh. Don't drag me like generator.
No, so guys, right? I remember when I worked in a particular brand, right? There was this lady, right? The kind of business that it was in the QSR space, right? So most employees felt, oh, they should dress anyhow. After all, they're always, it's a food restaurant, right? So they're always in the back of house, in the kitchen. So why should they need to dress, so well? They're always in the store. But there was this lady that stood out. If you see her shirts iron pressed with all the dark trouser, she's always looking like pink, like on spots. That lady grew more than people that have been there for 10 years. Her own growth was so far because she was like as I said, the brand ambassador. Like if want to do anything, video shoots, anything, they'll call her. Please come, because they know that she was, because she's always looking neat, and her white was always white. Her white is so white, like was so clean. So her appearance was, and she grew faster than most people that she joined, like that were there even before her, like years before her. So that goes to that the way you dress, right, it goes a long way in your career growth. Is so linked together, because no employer will want to position someone that doesn't look good as their leader or as their manager. You will always look good. And I learned that, and that's a very, very good factor.
You see, I did not say it to Chichi's HR. She has told your own experience, but it's true. These are proven research. And a lot of you in the comments have said, wow, very true. So as you are the CEO of your brand, you are the product. So your product must look good so that you can charge higher. You can tell your employer, oh man, you need to pay me more, man. I'm a brand ambassador. Look at me, I'm a consultant. You understand? So let's move quickly so that we can go into deeper into LinkedIn. But you understand, this is the foundation, because when we go into LinkedIn, you know how you attack LinkedIn. Now, the other one is positioning. It's not enough for you to dress well if you're not properly positioned. I'll say it again. It's not enough for you to dress well if you're not properly positioned. You need to learn how to position yourself. And position is in 3 dimensions. Dimension number 1, mentally. You must be abreast of what's happening in your industry. You must buy books. You must read. If you follow me on IG, I post book. There's a book here that is even right in front of me on my table. There's a book. This book is on copywriting, how to write very well. I have books in my life. You must read. You must know what's happening. You must prepare yourself. Watch YouTube videos. Read. Prepare yourself mentally. 2, physically. Physically is you must position yourself with the right people. Who are my friends? Who am I associating with? Who are the people around me? That's physical positioning. Am I attending industry events? Am I this? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? That's very important. Mentally, am I reading? If they come in to say things about my industry, I know what's going on. Physically, I'm there. Oh, we saw him here. We saw that there. Then finally, virtually, because right now, everything is also online. You are here. This is virtual. So virtually, oh, I'm in this masterclass. Oh, I'm part of the 30-day challenge. Oh, I booked a call to speak with Chichi, which I advise you guys to do because she is the expert in building career. So you need to send her a DM and say, Chichi, you know what? This class was amazing. I need to speak with you. There's some things that's happening and I don't know how to go about it. That's how you position yourself virtually. Because when people see you collaborating with people like Chichi, collaborating with other people in your industry, they begin to take you seriously. They will take you seriously. So you need to know, because the truth is, a brand is as powerful and as important as the brands they associate with. I'll take that again. A brand is as powerful and as important as the brands they associate with. For example, why is it that every time Google, Pepsi, all this want to do something dirty in December and all that, they'll go and look for DJ Copy, Davido, this. Why? They know that Davido, Burna Boy, they are very powerful, very influential. And for them to get the Burna Boy's market, they need to associate with Burna Boy. Same thing for Nike. Oh, we know that LeBron James is doing very well. Oh, for us to get the youth, for us to get people to buy that love LeBron James, we need to get LeBron James to be our brand ambassador. Because if not, they will not see our brand as powerful, as influential, as big, as an achiever, like LeBron James, like Lionel Messi, like Cristiano Ronaldo, like Serena Williams, like Novak Djokovic, like Andre Ferrer, whoever, even Lewis Hamilton. That is brand association. So it's part of brand association, it's part of positioning. How do I position myself physically that people begin to see my brand as bigger? How do I position myself mentally that people begin to see my brand as bigger? And how do I position myself virtually that people begin to see my brand as bigger? Am I communicating? Am I communicating? Am I communicating? Are my members here? Is Chika
Yes, sir. You are. Sorry,
Okay.
we are taking notes.
Please, if I'm communicating, I need to know. Am I communicating?
You are communicating, sir.
Is it entering?
Yes, you are. Yes, you
Is
are.
it entering? Is it entering? Are you receiving the message? Is it entering? Fantastic. As always. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You say, Ogbono Feli Feli. I didn't tell you guys. Actually, my nickname is Fire. People call me Fire. That's my nickname. So I hope this is hot enough. Okay. So you need your, see, I'll give you an example. Real life scenario. In 2020, I didn't have the opportunity to share my full story, but in 2020, after the pandemic, I had to dig deep to find out, is there more to me? And it was from 2020, I said to take some of the things, my giftings, my brand and all that seriously. And part of what helped me was my positioning. The ability to work closely with Fela Durotoye. My ability to work closely with Fela Durotoye gave me the ability to work closely with Jimmy Tewe, which now gave me the ability to work closely with Bankole Williams, which now gave me the ability to train banks and bigger organization. Was I training before? Yes. Was I doing some of those things before? Yes. But because my brand was not associated with them or associated with a higher level, I could not attain things at a higher level. Some of you, what is holding you back is that your connections are not strong enough. What is holding you back is that your associations are not strong enough. So you by yourself sending the proposal to the organization will not get you that job. Or you by yourself applying for that job will not get you that job. But when they see your association, your positioning with the people that they know, like, and trust, it will now ultimately get you that job. Am I communicating? Please let me know if I'm communicating. Am I communicating? Am I communicating? Am I communicating? It seems my people have left me. Oh, see, favor is not saying any. Hey, Lord, oh, all my
Right,
people.
Emeka, I'm here. I'm here. Emeka, I'm here.
Favor, no be so we talk. Oh.
No worry, no worry. I'm there behind you, Gidigba.
No problem. Am I communicating? Who else is in this class? Am I communicating?
We are taking notes. Don't worry. Keep going. We are taking notes.
Okay, thank you. So you need to know that your positioning is key. It's not enough for you to have all the skills. It's not enough. Let me tell you something. This is real because this is what I do. I have the biggest personal branding summit in Africa. We have gone out 4 editions. 2025 is going to make it edition number 5. And every edition, we get people from different parts of Africa. We had people from Cameroon, from Uganda, from Kenya, from South Africa, from Ghana, from Nigeria, and we just keep growing. Now, let me tell you something. Why do you think people do everything possible to go to Big Brother? Why do you think people do everything possible to go to reality TV shows? It's not that they are broke. It's not that they don't have followers. It's not really that they need the money. It's positioning. They need a platform that will position them right so that the world can see. Can I preach to you? Can I preach to you, people? Permit me, can I give you some preaching? Someone said Rema.
Preach, oh.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Any other person would like to give me permission? Any other person? Should I preach some? Can I give you some Rema, please?
Preach on, sir.
Thank you. In the book, for those that are not Christians, there's something called the Bible. And in the Bible, there is a passage that says, I think it's in Matthew, it says that a city set on a hill cannot be hidden. It says that you are the light of the world and the salt of the earth. That's one. You don't take a candle and put it under the bushel. Part 2. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Do you know what that really means in our own time, in our own context? It means that a brand that is on top of the right platform to give it visibility and not be hidden. That's what it means. A brand that is properly associated, that wins the Guinness Book of Records for cooking, cannot be hidden. A brand that wins Big Brother and leverages that platform cannot be hidden. A brand that is nominated for the Grammy cannot be hidden. A brand that collaborates with the likes of Angelique Kidjo, with the likes of all the other artists across the world, cannot be hidden. And a Mecca, a Chika, a MNA, and everybody that has the right association, that has the right platform, they're sitting on the shoulders of other brands, cannot be hidden. It is not only your product. It is not only your person. It's not only your personality. It's not only your promise. It's not only your purpose. Without positioning, your brand is nothing. Who got that? Without positioning, So I don't care if you leave this place today and you got every other thing. If you don't start positioning yourself, which I'm going to go into very soon. Oh my God, time is going. Which I'm going to go into very soon. You have no brand. Am I communicating, people?
Right on, sir. You are communicating.
So without positioning, you have no brand. So your assignment now, I've given you two assignments. Assignment number one, you need to call Chichi and book a call with her so that she can help you align with your career and your business goals. Assignment number two, you need to start thinking about your positioning. Am I properly positioned in my industry? Am I properly positioned in my organization? Am I properly positioned online? You need to do that. Okay? So go quickly, guys. Go. I know we have time. And this is part of it. Performance, you need to know my performance. Okay, at this time of the year, I didn't do well. When I did this thing, I did well. You need to know your performance graph because it's part of your positioning. If you are oscillating like NEPA, it's part of people will look at it like this one is not very good. So let's go right into it. All this would not be possible without vision. Vision is the key driver of every brand. You must be clear on your vision. What is it? For me, it's to help at least 1 million people optimize their potential, increase their visibility, and grow their income. So I sleep, I wake up, I think of that vision. When an opportunity comes my way, I ask myself, is it in alignment with my vision? If it's no, I'm not doing it. When there is something I want to learn, I ask myself, is this skill set, is this industry, is it alignment with my vision? I look at myself and I said, no. Why do I love AI? Why am I an AI specialist? Why am I an AI advocate? Because I know that AI aligns with my vision. The world as we know it, or world that is yet to be known, your personal brand will be bigger than any AI you can ever. You know why? Because people want to connect with you. Now people are beginning to clone themselves to create content, but you cannot clone yourself to have a networking meeting with people. No, you cannot clone yourself to connect with people on a deeper level. You cannot clone yourself to attend that CEO's son's 10th or 18th or 16th or 5th birthday. You can't clone yourself to do that. You must be there. You must associate with them. You can't clone yourself to attend some high-level networking events and conferences. You cannot clone yourself. But guess what? You that you've heard this you're in this master class, that you know your purpose, you know your product, you know your personality, you are positioning yourself right because your vision is clear. So you know that I need to be in that conference because it's part of my positioning. AI will not do that for you. But AI will answer the emails and all the stuff when you're not, but you'll be there in that conference. But this cannot be possible without a clear vision. Where are you going? What is the reason? Where are we going? Write a vision, make it plain. You know why? When you have a clear vision, people, when you have a clear vision, you will now go to the last P, which is passion. You know why? The last P is passion. They don't teach passion in school. When you have a clear vision, you'll be passionate about it. When you have a clear vision, you will position yourself around it. You know that I need to be here. I need to take picture with this person. I need to be in this place because my vision is clear. Yes, I might have some situation. I call them distractions. Yes, the false scarcity might be there. Yes, the economy might not look so good. But you know what? It's not that the economy is not so good. The economy is not so good for so many people. But those that are wise are beginning to position themselves differently and get closer to where the refinery is placed. If you understand my analogy, you are getting closer to where the money is. I tell people this, no matter how bad the economy, banks cannot go under because people need somewhere to keep their money. POS, people that do POS cannot be broke because people will still come to POS to make money. People that sell water will not go because people will still drink water. People that sell food will still, because people will still drink food. People that fix car, even if you say people who trek, and the people that the buses that are driving, or those that can drive, their car will spoil, mechanic will still make money. So the question is that maybe I'm not properly positioned. Maybe like in LinkedIn, you have connection requests. You see you're third level. Maybe in my industry, I'm third level request. I don't know people in the first level. I need to change and go to the first level. So it's not that there's no money, but the money is not coming to me because I don't have a brand that people know, like, and trust. Am I communicating? So with this passion, with these things, you now go into LinkedIn. Now let me break down LinkedIn for you. In LinkedIn, it's 3 things. This is the end of this one, but I'm still going to give you the base for LinkedIn. If you're building your brand on LinkedIn, now that you have these 9 P's, the passion, the personality, the product, you have all that, and you've written everything down. For you to succeed on LinkedIn, I'll just add this. I don't mean to overwhelm you with information, but first thing you need to know with your vision, you must have clarity. What do I want to achieve on LinkedIn? Be clear. Be very clear. I want to use LinkedIn as what? I want to use LinkedIn to build my brand and get more jobs. Fine. I want to use LinkedIn to, you be clear, be clear, be clear. Why? If you don't have clarity on what you want to do on LinkedIn, you will not know what to post, how to post, when to, you will not know any of that. You will not know that. So the first thing, or the first C of LinkedIn, is clarity. I know what I want to do here. Okay? Be clear on that. Now, when you are clear on it, you know what happens? You now need to do what? Communicate, which is the next C. Communicate through your content. That is what you post. So let's give it context. What is your, be clear, what do you want on LinkedIn? I want to get a new job. Get a new job as what? I want to get a new job as HR. That is clear. 2, I need to communicate that. I need to create and position myself like that. 3, I need to do what? I need to build connections. LinkedIn, like I said, positioning, physical, mental, virtual. LinkedIn is a virtual positioning platform. Who are you connecting with? I'm a blue badge on LinkedIn. I can go deep. I can give you a paid masterclass. If you're interested, I can give you that I'll give you step by step. But this is for you to take on because of the time we have. Connections. If you want to connect with me and I don't see any mutual connection, something is wrong. Or if you want to connect with me and I go and I check what you are posting and you are not communicating in a way that is appealing to me, I will not connect with you. So first, be clear on what you want to do, achieve on LinkedIn. 2, communicate it. 3, connection, build the right connection. And the bonus C is consistency. So you cannot, oh, I know I want to get into HR. Oh, then I connect with Chi. Then I write 2 things. Then I'm not consistent. How can I grow? So be clear on what you want to achieve. Either knowing that you're a consultant, whether you're a consultant that runs his own business full-time or you're a consultant that works within an organization, be clear on that. Then you communicate that through the content you create. Then you connect with the right people to build your position and your credibility, and then you stay consistent. That is the secret of LinkedIn. Because of time, we can't go deeper into it. But for those that would want a deeper LinkedIn, it's going to be paid. It's not by force. You don't need to pay for it. See, the life you are living now, nobody should be begging you to build your brand. Because, they pay you as they pay some people. So those that know that it's paying them, that they are ready to move forward, please reach out to Chi and say, Chi, I'm ready to join your paid LinkedIn master. It's not going to be a master. It's going to be a workshop. So you're going to have scripts, guides, sheets, what to everything, distract everything, you will get it so that you can be marking your own script and say, yes, I'm doing it and I'm going. It's the same thing I've done to become a blue badge. I don't want to mention names. Some people, they know that they make so much noise on LinkedIn. They are not blue badge. Me, I'm a blue badge. And I moved from Nigeria to Scotland in less than 2 years. In less than 2 years, okay, this month will make it 2 years. In 2 years, I've achieved more than a lot of my brothers and sisters that came with me. I've been featured in Scottish Business News, not once, not twice. I've been speaker on different platforms. I'm traveling to different places for different conferences, networking with different people. I'm in high-level meetings. Everything I'm sharing with you is what I do. But the deeper level, which is what exactly I do, we can go to that as a paid class. So my assignment for you, assignment number 1, book a meeting with Chichi. Discuss it with her. You can't do this alone. Stop that mindset of, I've written notes. I've written so many notes. It's enough. It's not enough. Somebody needs to give you feedback. Somebody needs to tell you the politics. Chichi knows when they hire. Chichi knows a CV that is good. Chichi knows. So you need to have somebody in your corner. I didn't add it. No, your connection also means people in your corner. Because like they say, there is mentor, there's coaching, and there's sponsor. You need a mentor, you need a coach, and you need a sponsor. You need to have your MSc there. A mentor will be MSc, yes, MSc. A mentor, a sponsor, and a coach. You need to have yours. Every job, including here in the UK, now who you know, now who they your corner, they fight for you. Who has the ability to review your CV and tell you that this CV is good? Who has the ability to say, hey, this guy is good though. Can you take a look at him? You must have that. It's those that in the industry that will tell you, Chika, this is your CV. It's not CV, no. Oh, Elijah, this is your proposal. It's not proposal, no. Oh, Elijah, I have inside information. The budget for this job is 2 million. So even if you're the best, if your quote is more than 2 million, they will not give you. That is insider information. You need somebody inside to let me finish. They said they told all night. They didn't know how to enter the city. Do you know what that is? That is a lack of knowledge. That is a lack of understanding. That is a lack of collaboration. That is a lack of knowing who to go to for help. So you can be toiling all night in your industry. Maybe as an immigrant, maybe in Lagos, Nigeria, maybe in Port Harcourt, maybe in Ghana, maybe in Zimbabwe. You are toiling, and you're wondering why this thing is not cracking. You know what? You don't have the key to enter the city. One person will introduce you to the people that make decisions in that table, and your career will change forever. Am I communicating? And on that note, I believe that we have come to the end of this class. If you have any questions, please reach out to me on all social media platforms, including LinkedIn. My name is Emeka Benyo everywhere. And if you want to reach out to me personally, you want to send me an email, this is my personal email address. I'm giving it to you because Chichi, I respect Chichi's brand, and I'm always here to support her brand. On that note, as we say, I hope with the little things I've said, I've not been able to confuse you, but convince you that you need to build a personal brand in the digital age, and most especially on LinkedIn. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very, very much, Coach Emeka. So I want to see your reactions in the chat room, your take points. How was this class? Okay, fire, clap of hands, lights, bulb, dancing, trumpet sound. Everybody's happy, everybody's charged. Okay. So, but you guys know that, as I always say, right? You cannot get results if you don't implement, if you don't take steps to implement. It's not just about writing notes or listening to wonderful webinars and say, yes, fire, yes, oh, it's hot, this one, that one. You need to implement. Everything he has said, you need to implement. You need to implement because that's the only way you will see changes. You can say, oh, I have this goal. I want to be a thought leader on LinkedIn. But if it will only be a dream. If you do not implement, it will only be a dream. You've done, and he has given us, the 9 P's on how we can build our brand, purpose, why. What's your why? What is your why? Once you're able to answer your why, you move on to your promise. What do you want to be known for? You move on to your personality. And that's where a lot of people get it wrong. We have, we are very good people, we are smart, we're intelligent, but we bad personalities. Like anybody that comes across us ends up crying, ends up, feeling bad about him or herself. And that spoils, everything about you. I remember I used to have this colleague in a previous place where I worked, right? This lady, she was a seller. She did say, like, she was the highest salesperson. She brings in so much money to the business. She had a terrible attitude. She did lie. Hey, she used to lie, and people said knowing that once she tells you something, you cannot stand. You can't, you can't hold her word because she's not straightforward. And you know what? At some point, she was now sacked because of that. Because she had an incident where she wasn't truthful about, and she was sacked because of it. So just imagine our highest seller at that time. We had to let her go because of her personality. So regardless of the products, your principles and all that, you need to have a very great personality. Then the principles and your process. How do you do what you do? How easy is your process? How easy is it to work with you? When people come to you in a place of work to deliver a task or something, what's your process around? How easy is it for you to deliver? Or are you someone that when they say, oh, please, you say, it's not my work. This person, goes with the person, you start ranting about it without doing the work first. Because your line manager will always remember the person that delivers value for him or her. Your line manager will always promote that person that delivers value for him or her. And your products, you are the products. You are the product. The product is not one that's in your shelf or in your house. Yourself, you are the product. Just hear that you are the Apple iPhone, or you are the Nike shoe that you want people to purchase. So that's how you should approach. As Erica said, right? See yourself as a consultant delivering value. I'm here to deliver value to be paid for. And if I want to get more money, I have to upgrade my skills. I have to up my service delivery, make it excellent, make it seamless, so they will see the value in paying me more. Then packaging also, then positioning, who you know and who knows you matters, right? Who you know and who knows you matters. You need to position yourself properly in your career, in your industry. Then passion, seals everything. If you're doing all these other eight without passion, it will show. Passion is like this sealer, right? If you're doing every other thing without passion, it will show that you're just doing it for just for doing sake. I used to tell my siblings, like, when you ask someone to wash plate and the person just washes like and they now want to see the plate, they now see trains of oil, trains of something. That person washed that plate without, without passion, without his eyes being. We say, oh, your eyes not reach ground in Nigerian parlance, So you need to be intentional about what you do and how you do it for you to see the value and result from it. And then you having clarity of purpose, being able to communicate, being able to build the right connections. It's not just about following anybody on LinkedIn. You need to be intentional. Who do I want to connect with? What kind of people do I want to see my profile? What kind of people do I want? Like people that you aspire to be, people that you want to connect with, your peers, your seniors, your colleagues that I want, or people in similar industry I want to connect to. You should be intentional about your connections also, and then building the having consistency, right, in your posting. Don't just as I said, when I joined LinkedIn 6 years ago, 7 years ago, I will post New Year, 31st of December, and I'm out. And I'm out. It was until 2022 that I decided that, oh, no, 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 no. I must take LinkedIn serious. I started posting very frequently. I was consistent. Even sometimes the time that I was posting like twice or once a week, but people were saying I was consistent. Like, they were saying, I always look forward to your posts, right? Or like now that I post more frequently, like, but we'll get there, right? But at least it's far
You get
better
you
than
it's one step at a time. One step at a my
it's far
people,
better
my
than
people still here. If how many of you would like, I have an ebook that can help you with building your brand. If that's something you're interested in, please put in the comment. I'll share the link so you can get that. So you start reading and start applying some of those things. So if that's something you're interested in, okay, fantastic. Lady B says so. Lady B, I'll share the link. So just click on it, and just get it. You get it on Seller. It's less than 5K. It's even less than it. Then fuel, but just I've been giving it out so that people at least are serious. I don't believe in free. I'm sorry, I don't believe in free.
Yeah.
Because when you give
No,
people
me,
things,
I don't believe in free, right?
because when you give
I
people free things,
people always
they don't
get
take it serious.
it's what yes, it's what
They
pays
don't
for
take it
something that
serious.
like,
Is the
yes,
truth. I don't believe in free. When people get things for free, they never really. But if you pay for this, it's not expensive like 3-5 or something less than 5K. If you pay for it, I guarantee you read it this night and you start applying some of those things that are there, and you start getting results. So I've put it there. Click on it, get it, start applying those things. I see. There's some things that I would say I'm not good at. There's some things I'll say I can't speak for. I can't speak about finance. I can't speak about investment. I can't speak about relationship and marriage and all these things. It's not my area. But I can speak about one thing, which is personal branding. And I can tell you because I have results in those things. You can check it out. Go to, my name is Emeka Ibeni on LinkedIn. Check it if I'm a blue badge. Number one, read what I post on LinkedIn. Look at the people that react to my post and what they're saying. You will know that I'm a living proof of what I say. I'm not sugarcoating anything. You get. You can check it. Check out you can even Google my name on Google. You see a lot of things about me. So my point is, everything I've shared with you, this thing is paid. This is a paid class that Chichi has given to you for free. I'm telling you. Everything I've shared with you is the same thing. Every brand I have personally worked with is what we have done for that brand to get to that level. Give an example. Jimmy Tewa and Bankole Williams positioned themselves with Fela Duritoye to be able to be where they are today. So what that means is Jimmy Tewa and Bankole Williams were doing interning under Fela Duritoye. So once he goes for a training, they'll come out, they'll speak 1 or 2 minutes and all that. Then the time he cannot come, they go. They shadowed him and that's it. Now, guess what? If Jimmy Tewa and Bankole Williams were like you and I, didn't know anybody, wrote proposal to First Bank, Afribank, every other bank, do you think they will be where they are today? The answer is no.
No.
Why?
Yeah. Okay.
Branding, positioning, association. The fact that they associated themselves with him, the fact that that same bank had seen those faces over and over and over again, when it was time for them to come as their own business, it was a no-brainer. It's like, we know you now. We know you. We know. Come on, we know you. We know you. I hope you not charge us too much. That's the conversation. And like I always say, and I tell Chichi this, when people say, I hope you will not charge us too much, it means that they've agreed. They've agreed. They just want to know if your price will suit their budget, but they've agreed. So build your brand. Even the organization. Let me tell you, when Chichi wants to hire you, she will go and check your LinkedIn. She will know she's here. She will go and check your LinkedIn. She will go and check it. Because we should be sure that, are you sure this person is the right person to hire? So guys, I put it there. Do something for yourself. Do this one for yourself. Get the book, read it, apply it, book a session with Chichi so that you can start moving. Don't wait. See, they say the person that waits for the time for it to happen is late. You don't plan 2025 in 2025.
You plan it now.
You plan it now. You meet your career coach and say, career coach, this is my plan for 2025. What do I start doing now? She will tell you, Do this in the office, do this from now. Oh, career coach, I want to get a promotion. What do I do? Oh, career coach, I want to get into HR. What do I start doing? She will sit down with you and map out a strategy. Boom. 2025. Do not look at people like, she was lucky. There's no such thing as luck. You can create your own luck. You can create your own luck. That's what people don't know. People don't know that they can create their own luck. You can create your own luck. So you need to be wise. Let me just share this because I've used a lot of football analogies. One example of creating your own luck. In football, when goalkeepers want to take penalty, they usually have like their water bottle, they go and drink water. Do you know that Pickford of England had a note there that wrote all the players and where they usually play their penalty? He had it in his water bottle. So every time he was going to drink, he was looking at the player and he was looking at the place where the player will play it, and he would drop it. He will now go and I said, this guy is good. He's not good. He created his own luck. They had used data to analyze all the players, and they knew where the players would play their penalty. And that's how he was able to save those penalties. Why? He had the right system, the right coach. Reach out to Tichi, work with her, let her tell you what to do, how you position yourself in industry, how you begin to position yourself with your boss, some kind of office dynamics you need to play in the office, some kind of things you need to start doing now. And even if you run a business, reach out to us. So we'll tell you what you can do to get you 2025 in your pocket. Telling you guys, these things work. It's what I do. I'm in a new country. I'm in a new country. I'm not in Nigeria that I have a lot of, I'm in a new country, but check, I don't need to tell you, go to my LinkedIn and see what's happening there. It will tell you that, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. So I hope this has been helpful. I need to see it in the comments. Has this been helpful, guys? Has this been helpful?
Yes, if you have your questions, guys, you can just put your questions now. Or you can raise your hand so I can unmute you so you can ask your questions.
Yeah, I've shared it. If they're interested in the ebook, click there, get it, and start. It has a worksheet. So as you're reading, you're filling it, and you're getting reports. So it has a worksheet. So get it right now.
Very insightful and helpful. So please, can you drop your LinkedIn URL?
Yes, I'll do that right away.
If you have your questions, please, guys, ask your questions.
Please go ahead and ask questions.
Address it. We have about 10 minutes left, to finish up with this session. I know Emeka has another session, right?
I have another session. I need to go and prepare for that.
Let's quickly ask him our questions fast so that we can end this session. It's been a wonderful time. Someone asked, what's the theme title of your summit? Just
the Rise Personal Branding Summit. I'll share the Personal Branding Summit. The Rise of AI was the one earlier this year. So the next one is it's February 2025. We are going to be doing part 2 of that. So I'm going to share that as well. So I've shared the link there. So pbsglobal.xyz is the link, and that's my LinkedIn as well. So you can check it out, you see for yourself and everything. See guys, this thing, it works. And they tell you it works. Personal branding, it works. Having the right people in your corner, it work. It work, man. Can I say one more thing, please?
Oh, yes.
Why would Nas Boy, how many of us know Nas Boy?
Yes, Nas Boy, the Nigerian comedian now, singer.
Yes. Why would Nas Boy sing a song, feature Wande Cole, and then get Don Jazzy to do skit and dance with him? Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Please answer my question. Why would he do that? Why would Nas Boy sing a song, get Baba Frayo on it, and then get Daddy Freeze to do like a IG Live. Why? Guys, read my book, Strategic Positioning. That's very correct. It's in there in my book. Your brand is as powerful as who you associate yourself with. If you want anything to blow, to be big, you want to get that job, you want to get anything, you need to build your brand. I need to not just build it, you need to build brand authority. Share it there, get the book, read it, and start applying. That is the secret to anything. The secret to anything. Why would I don't want to say, because this might go on YouTube, but I don't want to talk politics, but think about it. Even politicians do it, countries do it, brands do it. So why are you not doing it? Check my book, the ebook. It will give you step-by-step guide on what you need to do. It's not just knowing. The question is, how do I do it? Who do I meet? What? Read the book. You get all the answers there. And like I said, if you need further help, reach out to Chichi. That is it. That is it. That is it. I'll share one last thing. In the UK, there are different types of visa. There's innovator visa, there's global talent, there's EB2 that go to America and everything. Do you know that at the heart of all these visas is personal branding?
Yes.
At the heart of all the visas is personal branding. What do I mean? All they want to know is, are you the brand that's suitable for our economy, our country? Are you that brand? At the heart of it is personal branding. At the heart of everything is personal branding. The same thing when you start a business, you want to raise funds from investors. The CEO, the founder's brand is as important as raising that fund, because investors will not give you money if they don't see the personal brand of the founder as something that is worth investing in. So I hope that makes sense. I just wanted to share this with you because it's Chichi. I know they share mode, but not Chichi.
Thank you.
So if that makes sense.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I believe everyone, you got so many takeaways from here. I also got same. So we'll continue this question in the WhatsApp community for the 30-day career advancement challenge. Those are the community. You would continue this conversation there, right? And then your activities for this week will lead up from today's session. So thank you very much, Jamaica, for this session. Thank you for honoring me. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, your wealth of knowledge, and helping us, know how to tackle links in our personal brand also, right? So, yeah, we've come to the end. So he said he can run to his other session that he has.
No problem. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much,
guys later. And
later. So we'll set out dates for the LinkedIn workshop. I'll have Jamaica back, to let's sit down, dig deep into LinkedIn, because we must get this LinkedIn. We must get it right. We must get it right, and it starts from now. So I would share the date. Just watch us my pages, my LinkedIn. You'll see the dates coming once I analyze on it. Thank you very much, everyone. Do have a great evening and a great week ahead. Bye.
Bye.